We're here with Sarah Kaufman, victorious over Leslie Smith. And one thing you and I talked about leading up to this fight, it's like history repeated itself. Now, you did emerge victorious, but she would not go away.
I didn't expect anything less. There were moments that I probably could have sat down on my punches, thrown a little bit harder. But I know she was rocked quite a few times in the fight. But then there was a lot of clinching that ended up happening. So I knew she was tough, but I'm very happy with how I handled myself, how I handled my distancing with Leslie and avoided most of the damage.
The difference in this fight, by the minutest of amounts, was the fact that you weren't, like you said, you actually, I think you were sitting down on your punches, but you were reeling off combinations based on her timing. If she would move, you'd step off, bang, 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 bang. Is that the difference, the fact that you were throwing punches in numbers?
Absolutely. It made a very big difference, and I mixed up my punches this time a lot better. I did a little bit of kind of a 1-2 with Leslie the first time, which was effective, but definitely needed to mix it up a little bit more. So tried to land some elbows, mixed in the knees, some uppercuts, some hooks, mixed in some of the leg kicks as well. And so at the end of the day, I think that the combination of mixing things up and throwing in a higher volume put together in combinations was a big factor in this win.
You know that the fact that my father is always watching your fights from over there in Italy. He's going to ask me straight out, we see a shiner, we want to know, are you injured? How are you feeling? Because we know Vancouver's coming up.
I honestly feel fantastic. I mark up really easily, so the fact that I only have like 2 little bruises is a really good thing. They'll be gone within a couple days, and tomorrow I'll be back on the treadmill. I always run the day after a fight. Kind of clears my mind. You can be happy for your win, but move on, focus on the next thing coming up. And for me, I want that next thing to be Vancouver, June 14th, in pretty much my home city.
And you think about that division, the way it's sort of mixing and matching sort of thing. You mentioned Kat Zingano on numerous occasions. She's also hinted that she wants to come back in the summer. Is that a fight that you want?
I would love to fight Kat Zingano. I've wanted to fight Kat Zingano since she first stepped. I heard that she was going to be in the UFC. I think that she's an exciting fighter. She comes to the cage. She shows up. She showed a lot of heart with that Miesha Tate fight. She kind of took a beating, came back, turned it around, really poured it on. And I think matchup and stylistically, it's going to make for a fight of the night, as well as a great win for me to kind of put me back right on that title cusp.
And before we close this off, a little running joke that Sarah and I have had for quite some time is the fact that you used to be a clerk at a grocery store. You know your codes. When I say romaine lettuce, what comes to mind?
4640.
Tangerine oranges.
Oh, that 3121.
Celery.
Oh, 4066.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.